by DeLucas and Boom Done Next. My name is Sarah, and I will be your host this evening. As you know, XQs and our sponsors strive to showcase local talent, and tonight we have a treat for you. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Love Hall.
Hi everybody. This song here is called Red Lips, and it's a ton of fun to play. Got my hi-hat and kick drum here. And I hope you guys enjoy it.
You want something pretty? Here's a song I wrote about these thrills I choked down. The balls on the stand with my nightmares feeling okay. Want something pretty? The way you moved your red lips calmly when we're just screaming, fighting, or just politely talking. If we stayed up all night under the bridge in the twilight, if we scream and fight one more time, she's gone by morning, she left by noon, humming her songs and singing tunes. And I woke up to red lipstick on my forehead. If we stayed up all night under the bridge in the twilight, if we scream and fight one more time, she's gone by morning, she left by noon, humming her songs and singing tunes. And I woke up to red lipstick on my forehead. You want something pretty? Those red lips got me smoking. Our embers are falling, sinning with each other in the nighttime, baby. Okay, you want something pretty? The way you moved your red lips calmly when we're just screaming, fighting, or just politely talking. And if we stayed up all night under the bridge in the twilight, if we scream and fight one more time, she's gone by morning, she left by noon, humming her songs and singing tunes. I woke up to red lipstick on my forehead. If we stayed up all night under the bridge in the twilight, if we scream and fight one more time, she's gone by morning, she left by noon, humming her songs and singing tunes. And I woke up to red lipstick on my forehead. Listen as it falls. Here's my 2 cents, make a phone call. Heaven falls down, heaven falls down, heaven falls down here for you. And if we stayed up all night under the bridge in the twilight, if we scream and fight one more time, she's gone by morning, she left by noon, humming her songs and singing tunes. I woke up to red lipstick on my forehead. If we stayed up all night under the bridge in the twilight. If we scream and fight one more time, she's gone by morning. She left by noon, humming her song and singing tunes. I woke up to red lipstick on my forehead. If we stayed up all night under the bridge in the twilight. If we scream and fight one more time, she's gone by morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One of my first songs I actually wrote with Benny, and we played it at like every open mic we possibly could. And honestly, till this day, it's one of my favorite songs to play. So I hope you guys do enjoy. Thank you.
Well, I'm thinking of you in the darkest of days. It's hard to catch sleep when I burned you away. We're still going up in smoke. Would you still light me up in smoke? Would you still light me up in smoke and dust to dust? Would you still light me up in smoke and dust to dust? And I missed your taste, poison kiss, lack of breath and subtle spin. I'm thinking of you in the darkest of days. It's hard to catch sleep when I burned you away. We're still going up in smoke. Would you still light me up in smoke? Would you still light me up in smoke and dust to dust? Would you still light me up in smoke and dust to dust? Well, I'm thinking of you in the darkest of days. It's hard to catch sleep when I burned you away. We're still going up in smoke. Well, I'm thinking of you in the darkest of days. It's hard to catch sleep when I burned you away. We're still going up in smoke. Would you still light me up in smoke?
Light me up.
Would you still light me up in smoke?
Light me up. Thoughts that don't know me start to get lonely like thoughts in the head. To a mind that don't know me starts to get lonely, cuts like a knife. It goes up in smoke. Show me love
With an open fist,
thoughts in abyss.
up in smoke, and
Not
I
stung, but sounds
sounds
like
like
this. Yeah, it sounds like
this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This song's called Gently, and it's also a lot of fun to play. I enjoy it. It's in the same tuning, too, which is a lot of fun.
rusty strings is all I know. It's all I hear, it's all I own. Melodies and harmonies, it's all I feel as I grow old. And it goes home me gently when she's get heavy from here. And she said, hold me gently when things get heavy from here.
Lonely streets I walk alone, many miles I'll call my home. Underneath the pale moonlight, it's shining down like a halo. And she said, hold me gently when things get heavy from me. And she said, hold me gently when things get heavy from here.
I guess I'll drink to numb the pain. Hard to saying I'm insane. Guess I'll drink to numb the pain. Brain is saying I'm insane. When she said, hold me gently when things get heavy from here. And she said, hold me gently when things get heavy from here. And she said, hold me gently when things get heavy from here.
And she said, hold me gently when things get heavy from here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, my darling, she said to me, your love is holding me down. Sometimes you just follow a breeze. You look so lost in the sound. Don't you get lost here right now. Oh, my darling, I can mess you up, or I can love you up to fill that cup if you're enough. Ooh, ooh. What's on the back of your mind? 'Cause I just gotta know the demons in the back of my skull. This I know. When I roll the eyes in the back of my head, people think I'm crazy, I'm just plain dead. It's a toxic state of mind. Have to become to realize the smallest of crimes, simplest of times. Even the stars and sun, they align by the water. You can wander, you can be a moon rider, steady as I fall, right back to earth for you. It's steady as I fall, it's just so steady as I fall. Oh, my darling, she said to me, your love is holding me down. Sometimes you just follow a breeze. You look so lost in the sound. Don't you get lost here right now. Oh, my darling, I can love you up, or I can mess you up to fill that cup if you're enough. Ooh, ooh. These ocean nights have seen a lot of blue. Thoughts cut deep when I think of you. When times get hard, we see a whole new view. Thoughts cut deep when I think of you. Sometimes I feel small, then you're gone, 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 away from me too soon. Sometimes I miss it all. I hear you calling away from me too soon. Oh, my darling, she said to me, your love is holding me down. Sometimes you just follow a breeze. You look so lost in the sound. Don't you get lost here right now. Oh, my darling, I could mess you up, or I could love you up to fill that cup if you're enough. Ooh, ooh.
Anyway, this song's about food. It's called Too Bad You're a Vegetarian. If you like the chorus, sing along, because I'm not a very good singer, and if you guys are doing it, And the cameras will hear you, and people will be like, man, this guy can sing. But it'll be you. If you at home, if you want to sing along, I won't know about it, but that's even better. It's better to do things when people don't know about it. Well, 18 months is a really long time, and I'm pretty sure I made up my mind. Without you, my life would be a catastrophe. Can't count the ways that you've affected me. You complete me in ways I never known. We could have made this house into a home, but oh, too bad you're a vegetarian. Had to rearrange the fridge again on the shelf where the deli meats go. There's only avocado. Too bad you're a vegetarian. Had to rearrange the fridge again on the shelf where the deli meats go. There's only avocado. Well, a little meat and cheese can go a really long way. And truth be told, I miss the flavor. Grilling vegetables, it's hard to make taste the same. And I don't think it's worth the labor. And I cherish every moment spent with you. You showed me love and a life that I could do. But oh, too bad you're a vegetarian. Had to rearrange the fridge again on the shelf where the deli meats go. There's only avocado. Too bad you're a vegetarian. Had to rearrange the fridge again on the shelf where the deli meats go. There's only avocado. You gave me all I could devour, but I got tired of cauliflower. A love so sweet it turned sour. It turned sour. Oh, yeah, yeah. Too bad you're a vegetarian. Had to rearrange the fridge again on the shelf where the deli meats go. There's only avocado. Too bad you're a vegetarian. Had to rearrange the fridge again on the shelf where the deli meats go. There's only avocado. Too bad. Had to on the shelf where the deli meats go. I bit my tongue. There's only avocado. Too bad you're a vegetarian. Had to rearrange the fridge again on the shelf where the deli meats go. There's only avocado.
Okay, everybody, while we're here, let's give another round of applause for that really fun song. So, Love Hall, it's a new band. You're new to the music scene. You're all very much seasoned musicians, but Love Hall is new. Why don't you tell us all about how you came to be, as well as the meaning behind the name of your band? Because for some bands, inspiration comes from within. Sometimes they point at random items in the house, and that becomes their name. Where does Love Hall come from?
If you really want the honest answer, I used a Google search drive, and I couldn't think of any names. My previous band was called Just Me and Benny, with Just Me and Benny. And after starting Love Hall, I used to do a bunch of open mics, and that's where I found all three of these beauties here. And we decided to form a band together. We're like, what's a good name? So we all came up with names, and I was the only person to Google Drive it. So they kind of liked it. So it's stuck ever since, but shout out to Google.
So you just Googled uncommon band names?
Open band names.
Open band names.
Yep.
I like that. It's along the same lines of pointing to a chair and being like, our names are going to be chairs of love. Like, it's along those lines. I love it, though. Chairs of love?
You're open to more.
Maybe for the next band that you come up with. And you can give me credit on the bottom. But anyways, let's move on. We'd love to hear more of your music, and I'll come bug you in a bit, asking some more questions.
Thank you so much. So this next song's called Politicians, and yeah, it's about politicians and what they do, and you know how like they have like negative impact, and then it's also about how people have anarchy and how they also have a negative impact. So when you put them both together, just creates a bunch of chaos. So the song's hopefully both them, you know, getting along together. Hope you enjoy.
What you know about weed? What you know about dope? What you know about pulling the end of your rope and you're buying a bottle of Guinness? Pray that you finish it so you can say you got drunk. And there's a fashion with fashions and the masses with matches and people just flipping over their mattress or change. Me, I just sound strange with a little touch of deranged. Forget the politicians and religion fades so fast. I have no respect for bosses or police. As a matter of fact, it's strange to think deranged. I mean that missiles they float in the sky. If aliens exist, that means that God was a regular guy. What you know about shrooms? What you know about booze? What you know about having the spins in your room? And you know that the Percocet so tastes great, but it makes a dope sickness go away. And there's the sources with courses and a fortress that forces people to walk around like the corpses today. Me, I just sound strange with a little touch of deranged. Forget the politicians and religion fades so fast. I have no respect for bosses or police. As a matter of fact, we hate government cause the anarchists are just throwing bricks in the sky. If aliens exist, that means that God was a regular guy. Metaphor, I need my morphine, and where's my cigarettes to kill me slowly. And when she just spoke to me just slowly, it was sweeter than cocaine. Where's my metaphor, I need my morphine, and where's my ketamine, I need my coffee. And when she just spoke to me just softly, it was sweeter than cocaine. Forget the politicians and religion fades so fast. I have no respect for bosses or police. As a matter of fact, it's strange to think deranged. I mean that missiles they float in the sky. If aliens exist, that means that God was a regular guy. Forget the politicians and religion fades so fast. I have no respect for bosses or police. As a matter of fact, we hate government cause the anarchists are just throwing bricks in the sky. If aliens exist, that means that God was a regular guy. Justin, take it away.
kitchen, taking pictures of myself, but I can't find the right filter, and I'm frustrated about it. My smile feels more like a grin. I'm so afraid of missing out, I'll end up staying in, strolling through the streamers, trying to find something to watch. Before long it's 2 a.m. and I gotta turn it off and go to bed. Another day. Monkey jumping cigarettes, a deconstructed alphabet. I live my life with no regrets, but I dwell. I swear to God, but I don't know if that's enough. I swear to God, but I don't know if that's enough. Chilling in the basement, counting hours and missing friends. Everyone I ever loved, they'll leave me in the end. On top of everything, I've been racing for the finish, but I'm back where I began, thinking about myself again and what I gotta do to put my life together and maybe make it through another day. I'm wide awake. Monkey jumping cigarettes, a deconstructed alphabet. I live my life with no regret, but I dwell. I swear to God, but I don't know if that's enough. I swear to God, but I don't know if that's enough. Jumped this bridge so many times. No food in the fridge so many nights. I'd have jumped this bridge so many times, so many nights. Because every day, everything stays the same. Nothing's ever changed, because every day, everything stays the same. All these thoughts and prayers, nothing's ever changed. Monkey jumping cigarettes, a deconstructed alphabet. I live my life with no regrets, but I dwell. I swear to God, I don't know if that's enough. I swear to God, I don't know if that's enough.
Tell me pretty lies, but look me in the eyes. Well, some say I'm crazy and some say I'm blind. I think you're peaches and maybe a lime. Cut down in the middle, yeah, I think you're sublime. An optimist back in the prime, dope without the cut. Criminal without the product and the gambler without the luck. Drug dealer pills, junkies with thrills. They come and go like the ghosts that we know. We don't call the cops around here. We just smoke weed and we drink beer. Found me in the front porch wasted, butt naked screaming at the constellation. But we don't call the cops around here. We just smoke weed and we drink beer. Found me in the front porch wasted, butt naked screaming at the constellation. But hello, we go where we want to. Stumble to my bedroom, half cut. Thoughts of you still turning blue, but hello, we go where we want to. Stumble to my bedroom, half cut. Thoughts of you still turning blue. Well, I'm losing my mind for the sake of all mankind. Each time we make contact, it feels like time flies. Standing in line, chasing a high. The second comings are happening this time. It's just the pennies on the dime. Hedging your bed, living for nothing but pain and regret. Chair on your head, eternal mess. You just wait, you never see nothing yet. Bet. We don't call the cops around here. We just smoke weed and we drink beer. Found me in the front porch wasted, butt naked screaming at the constellation. But we don't call the cops around here. We just smoke weed and we drink beer. Found me in the front porch wasted, butt naked screaming at the constellation. But hello, we go where we want to. Stumble to my bedroom, half cut. Thoughts of you still turning blue, but hello, we go where we want to. Stumble to my bedroom, half cut. Thoughts of you still turning blue. Mirror up on the wall, tell me who the fairest one here of all. That's not you. Well, don't get this twisted, this isn't a blunt. We keep it simplistic and we don't call the cops around here. We just smoke weed and we drink beer. Found me in the front porch wasted, butt naked screaming at the constellation. But we don't call the cops around here. We just smoke weed and we drink beer. Found me in the front porch wasted, butt naked screaming at the constellation. But hello, we go where we want to. Stumble to my bedroom, half cut. Thoughts of you still turning blue. But hello, we go where we want to. Stumble to my bedroom, half cut. Thoughts of you still turning blue. The thoughts of you still turning blue. Thoughts of you still turning blue.
Wow, hi.
You guys are just really great songwriters. I feel like you touch on so many themes. So far, we've touched on partying for some, anarchy, love, vegetables. Um, there's quite a variety in there. So tell me about your songwriting process. How do you like to write songs, and what inspires you to write the lyrics that you write?
Yeah, so how I write my songs is I usually think of some chords, and if it's in, like, say, A minor, I will use the A minor pentatonic on there with my chords, and then I will send my idea to Justin over here, who goes and kills it with crazy guitar riffs.
Do this sometimes.
Which is awesome, right? Everyone, that's awesome. So,
Definitely.
and then, the bass notes on it. Snarky figures out the bass notes, and then I will transcribe everything to Benny, and then Curtis will listen and add his drum fills in.
That's amazing. It's truly a team effort, clearly. And for the lyrics that you write for your songs, you draw your inspiration from life, from personal experiences?
I draw my lyrics when I walk outside my house, because basically there's a lot of drug abuse and problems here in Winnipeg, and a lot of homelessness, and a lot of people going down the wrong path. So I write these songs for them on their perspective of what they think is nice and beautiful. And sometimes when you look in a fire, it's like, yeah, the building's burning, but it brings a community together. So I think that's super strong that way.
Amazing. Well, let's hear more of these incredible songs and lovely lyrics that you have to share with us tonight.
I should chill and drink a Snapple. You ain't no Picasso. This ain't the Sistine Chapel. Coming around full circle, 'cause you haven't got a point. Boring, incomprehensible. Go roll another joint before you start to tell me about Michelangelo. Ophelia went mad without a Romeo. I clearly know the difference, so don't mention it. Today's tomorrow's yesterday, and I'll have none of it. Ooh. You take yourself too seriously, blinded to the fact no one cares about you. Pamplemousse and ananas, that's the only French I know. I learned in kindergarten. If you got a problem, respect yourself and kindly beg your pardon, 'cause life's too short, the day's too long. We're living in a post-hope age. We're too far gone. Murder, plague, bed bugs, and beyond. Locked in an ivory tower over Babylon. Ooh. the painful realization there's a good chance we'll all die together, seeking a solution, peace and war, two separate battles, love and revolution, institutions being unraveled, piled up on the freeway, and you can't go home. The world is lost like gods before the fall of Rome, scattered round the hillside, on the river bend. Is this the beginning of a whole new world, or just the end? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
This song's called 44 Cal. Yeah, I wrote this song a while ago. It was intentionally after I watched the documentary of the Son of Sam, so I kind of wrote it about like the whole situation that was happening over there and how this guy didn't take his medications right, and you know how the whole city kind of went into a whole riot over it. So yeah, the song's about that. It's called 44 Cal.
Dear Mr. Policeman, won't you give a guy a line? One more joint and I'll be fine when you're hammered all the time. Welcome to my mind, where aliens exist, 'cause there is no politics when we fight the government. Let's go deep, like a bullet to the head. A guy without his meds, walking, talking to the dead. Let us glow, like a city set on fire, where anarchy inspires public. I work for a while. I got drunk to ease my mind. I've done drugs too many times. I have seen the masquerade. I was promised better days. I got drunk to ease my mind. I've done drugs too many times. I have seen the masquerade. I was promised better days. Let's go deep, like a bullet to the head. A guy without his meds, walking, talking to the dead. Let us glow, like a city set on fire, where anarchy inspires public. I work for a while. my weed, my cigarettes, and then my ecstasy. Can't believe it when you're not here next to me. I go to rationalize, it doesn't make sense. I check my bank accounts and the negative percent. That makes sense when you're falling. It's complicated. 44 cows straight to the sky. Had to pull the trigger just to explode. Their minds were falling. It's complicated. 44 cows straight to the sky. Had to pull the trigger just to explode their mind. They're zombies, just chasing brains. Some of us are counting, avoiding the day. Tell me what happens next. All these Draculas are gunning for your neck when you're falling. Gets complicated. 44 cows straight to the sky. Had to pull the trigger just to explode their mind. Let's go.
Amazing! If you think that the title of their album should be Live, Laugh, Love Hall, give us a hoot and holler. Do you want to clap your hands? You've heard it. The world will see it. Now let's hear your much anticipated last song.
Sweet. Thank you. We actually...
Sunday, feeling so low. Head down to the repo truck, it's only one place to go. You know I'm going out of my mind. One way out. Yeah, I'm gonna rob some folks. It ain't a crime, cause I'm a repo man. Black and white, yeah, the repo man. Wrong, I'm right, yeah, the repo man. I'm coming in hot. I'll show with a little and leave with a lot. doesn't sound like you get a lot of job satisfaction out of that. Like you might have to fight somebody when you're on the job. You might even have to bite somebody's ear off at work. Like the former heavyweight champion of the world. Yeah, I think I know a good guy that might just make an awesome repo man. His name's Mike. His name's Mike Tyson. And if you saw him coming up to your house, wouldn't you give it all away? If Mike Tyson's coming for you. Mike Tyson's coming for you. Don't mess with Mike Tyson. He was gonna come get you.
Let's keep clapping for the Plug Hall. Let's go. I'd also like to once again thank our sponsors, DeLucas and Boom Done Next, who help us support and showcase local talent like Love Hall as well as others here in Manitoba. So a big round of applause for them as well. I hope you all had a wonderful evening tonight. Thank you so much for coming, and we will see you next time on An Evening at Excuse.